Gentil.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rambopa Radio. So happy to talk to you guys. Yeah. Want to talk some UFC, the finale, the TUF Finale. I want to talk 213. I want to talk Fight Night coming up Sunday. And I want to talk about that Conor McGregor press conference. So let's get started. Yeah. So the TUF Finale, wow, what an awesome fight between Michael Johnson and Justin Gaethje. Miss Cleo told you about Justin Gaethje, so I hope and pray that you put some money on Justin Gaethje, my boy, because he got the W. Shout out if you did. If you didn't, you snooze, you lose. Justin Gaethje's been putting on fights like that before he got into the UFC, but this one was the best one by far. So shout out to Justin Gaethje for that. Michael Johnson was winning. The fight had him dazed several times. I counted at least 3 or 4 times in that fight. And for whatever reason, Justin Gaethje just has a cinder block for a chin and would not go down. He refused to lose, and eventually came back and smashed Michael Johnson, put him down, and was so stunned that he tried to climb the fence twice to do his coveted backflip celebration and fell off twice. That's pretty scary. That's how knocked out he was. And on the third try, got it. So kudos to Justin Gaethje. Michael Johnson, this might be looking for the end of the road for you. I say maybe you got 1-2 more fights left in the UFC, and if they aren't wins and if they aren't spectacular, you are done. Sorry. Another good fight on the card, Jesse Taylor getting his shout out at redemption. Basically was all set to be a part of the UFC a couple years back on The Ultimate Fighter, but fucked it all up by going out on a bender the night before the fights and kicking out limousine windows and saying he was a UFC fighter. He could do whatever he wants, just acting crazy, and the UFC cut him. Then eventually he had to fight on the smaller shows to get his respect back and show the UFC brass that he is taking the fight game very seriously now. He's a lot older. That was maybe 6 years ago, roughly, that incident happened. So that 6 years, Jesse Taylor has been grinding, and I'm so pumped that he finally got back into the UFC and got that UFC contract. I am slightly concerned that he is a little bit older, of course, in MMA years. Age is not on your side, but I'm hoping that this time around, that Jesse Taylor can do some work in the UFC. So shout out to him. UFC 213 recap. Travis Brown, what in the hell are you still doing in a UFC ring? It's over, Johnny. It's over. You have found Ronda Rousey, and you two need to ride off in the sunset because it's fucking over. This guy, he always starts off so well and then fades. His cardio just fades, and I attribute that to not being at Jackson's anymore. I literally, truly believe that Travis Brown was a better fighter at Jackson's, and once he left that gym, has been a steaming pile of S since then. Since he's joined Edmonds' gym, aka Ronda Rousey's terrible coach, he has been 2 wins, 6 losses. That is a shit record. Other fighters, just to name a few, like Jake Ellenberger, Jessamine Duke, Shayna Baszler. In total, with all those fighters there, they have combined a 6 wins with 23 losses, and throw Ronda in the mix as well. So 6 wins, 23 losses. Most of those wins came from Ronda. So, man, guys, you got to leave Edmonds' gym. It's no good. I get that maybe in the 80s he was a good championship kickboxer. Cool. Awesome. Guess what? He can't coach. He sucks. He sucks donkey dick. Everybody, you got to leave this guy's gym. There's just plenty of gyms around in the LA area. Saxons, you got Legends, you got Black House. There's so many gyms that you could go to. Box and Burn. There's just so many gyms. 10th Planet, Eddie Bravo's gym, Gracie. The list goes on and on. It's just there's no excuse for that gym to be open. Somebody needs to shut that gym down because they ain't winning. Nobody's winning. They're losing, and they're spending their money, which is not good. So, Travis Brown, do me a favor. Do us all a favor. Wave the white flag. It's over. You're not. If you can't beat Only Inc., it's over. It's over, bro. The old Pettis is back, which is freaking rad because was getting a little bit worried. It was worrying Miss Cleo's wallet because every time she's betting on Pettis the last couple fights was losing big. So I'm glad the old Pettis is back. Demolishes Jim Miller, which is no slouch at all. Jim Miller, thank you so much for losing. Like I said, remember what I told you, Jim? If I don't bet against you, I'm going to need you to lose. If I bet on you, I need you to win. So Jim Miller, I bet against him, and he lost. So thank you, Jim Miller. Verdum Overeem. Oh my gosh. What a... meh. There was a safety fight. I literally just felt both fighters didn't really take much of a chance. Overeem played it real safe because he was pretty much in line for the next title shot after this next fight. But unfortunately, because he played it safe in the fight, Dana White, Uncle Dana, said that fight will not guarantee you a championship fight. So Alistair Overeem back to the drawing board. It was a controversial win for Overeem due to the fact that the first round and a half, potentially went to Overeem, potentially went to Verdum, and then the last round definitely went to Verdum. So controversial to say the least as the judges, but Overeem gets the win. He did say that he will do whatever he needs to do to get that title shot. How about knock a motherfucker out? Let's start there with some knockouts, okay? Uncle Dana and the fans, we love knockouts. We don't like this playing it safe game. Nobody likes that. You're at the highest level of fighting. It's time now. It's time to take a risk. I get Verdum is very nasty on the ground, so you would want to be patient. But at the same time, you can't work your clinch. Use those Overeem knees. Use those Ubereem knees. What's going on? I mean, come on, brother. You know better. You've been in this fight game too long. Strikeforce heavyweight champion. Dream heavyweight champion. K1 heavyweight champion. There's no excuse. You know. It's time to go. Time to knock these motherfuckers out and make the fans happy, make UFC happy. So if you want that number one shot, Overeem, you got to knock somebody out. Romero Whitaker, Shitspurred Romero, Shitspurred Goose Steppin' Hail Hitler Romero, Shit Steppin' Goose Fucker Romero. Pray the gay away, Romero. Man, what can I say? The MMA gods would not allow that Rato Romero to win. Whitaker got the W, and decisively. It was very close at first because Romero did some funky instep shin kick thing and just damaged Whitaker's knee. It was like dislocated or something. It was fucking wonky. But being the tough cunt Whitaker is, he stayed in that fight, grinded out that win, got the W, and decimated Romero. He is now the interim champ, which in my opinion, since Bisping hasn't fought so long, he is the champ in my eyes. But of course, the true champ is Bisping until that fight goes on. I hate the fact that we have to fucking wait for this Bisping, but of course, Whitaker's knee is hurt as well too. So, we shall see how long that fight will have to take place because both guys are injured with knee injuries. So, but kudos to Whitaker. Bisping gets in the ring and says something completely stupid per as usual. So, I can't imagine that Bisping gets the win out of this fight once he is 100% healthy. My God, Whitaker is going to put the ass whooping on Bisping for sure. Gunnar Nelson versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. That's for the UFC Fight Night on Sunday. That's live in Scotland, noon East, I want to say, so 9 a.m. West. Tune in, folks. It should be good. Good card for the most part, especially Gunnar Nelson is looking for revenge after that loss to Maya. So I presume that he will get the W there. Joanne Calderwood versus Cynthia Calvillo. Man, Joanne Calderwood, to me, has grown leaps and bounds in her striking. I remember watching her on the TUF show, and I thought, how did this bitch even make it into the UFC with those hands? No, sir, no, ma'am, get out of here. But since has joined GSP's gym, TriStar, with the legendary coach Fires Zahabi, and Will has improved her striking, and I am so pumped for her. I truly believe that now that she's at a great gym, she will be unstoppable in her division. So kudos to Joanne. Hope she gets a win. Miss Cleo's betting on that. So far, Miss Cleo's got Gunnar Nelson, Joanne Calderwood, and now for the toss-up fight, Paul Fielder versus Stevie Ray. Initially, when Miss Cleo saw this, she thought, well, Paul Fielder, the Irish Dragon, he trains at Rufus Sport with Tyron Woodley, with Anthony Pettis, Sergio Pettis, world championship kickboxer Duke Rufus. This is a no-brainer, except it's Stevie motherfucking Ray. Yo, Nashville's finest, Stevie motherfucking Ray. If you remember, Stevie Ray had that fight against Joe Lozon, was getting his ass kicked, and at the last second came back to get the win. I believe it was a submission, if I'm not mistaken, or a decision, but just came back and put an ass whooping on Joe Lozon. Everybody thought Stevie Ray was out, and he came back. You just can't put this guy away. So my feelings are that this fight is pretty even. Paul Fielder's got the striking, but Stevie Ray just has so much heart. So much heart. Paul Fielder is going to have to throw everything and the kitchen sink at Stevie Ray to finish this guy, because if you give him a smidge of daylight, a half an inch, a millimeter of daylight, Stevie Ray is going to come through and smash. Yeah. So, fight of the night. I'm predicting that will be fight of the night, so watch that. Whoever this is the underdog is getting my bet. Initially, it was going to be Paul Fielder, but now I feel like potentially Vegas may underestimate Stevie Ray again, and I loves me to make some coins. Paul Craig versus Khalil Roundtree. Man, this is going to be Battle of the Beasts. Another one that has the potential to be fight of the night. Initially, I went with Paul Craig because he's been training with Alex the Mauler Gustafsson in Sweden. So I presume that he's going to have some incredible striking, because that is a top secret gym for those in the know. The MMA knows. Who else trains in there? Jenny Manawa trains there. The Teamer Brothers trains there. Touchy Feely trains there. Man, it's just who's who trains at that gym. So Khalil Roundtree does train at Syndicate MMA. It's another tough gym in Vegas. So, another toss-up. Whoever is the underdog, I will bet for. But just right out the gate, just looking at it, I'll go Paul Craig. But man, if you Google pictures of Khalil Roundtree, he looks in the best shape of his life. And to think that that guy was over 300 pounds, whoo, that guy's got abs on top of abs. What a beast. I presume that this fight will be a battle to the death. Because both of these guys are big giant dudes who are going to throw hands. And that also has the potential to be fight of the night. So, now, if you want to go with the shady judges, since this fight is in Scotland, if you want to pick all Scottish fighters, because generally when the UFC has international fights, for whatever reason, the judges always favor the hometown heroes. So your picks would then be David Henry, Paul Craig, and Joanna Calderwood. Both of those guys, or all three of them, are Scottish fighters. So if you want to bet all Scotland, go ahead, see what happens. That's another potential bet you can do as well. First on the gate would be the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather press conference, kicking off that promo tour for the fight coming up August 26th. Mark the calendars, because you're going to go to somebody's house and watch it. You're going to go to some bar and watch it. You're going to go to a casino and watch it. You're going to be at some movie theater and watch it. You're going to be at your friend's house and watch it. You're going to be at your house and watch it. Everybody's going to be watching this fucking fight. And I don't blame you, because it's going to be fucking awesome. And I'll tell you why. Conor McGregor is going to knock out Floyd Mayweather by the 5th round. You heard it first. Miss Cleo's pick right there. If he doesn't finish him by the 5th round, the fucking thing's over. Decision Mayweather. So, if I were you, put your bets in now before it is not worth anything. Get busy. Put your money down. I got in early, so I'm pretty excited of the potential that could happen. My boy, McGregor, is about to shock the world with some straight up left jab down the pipe, dropping Money Mayweather. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. So yesterday they did the press tour in LA at the Staples Center in front of 30,000+ people. I'm pretty sure that's who is inside. That's what the tickets were allotted for. But I'm sure there had to have been at least another maybe 40,000, 50,000 more people just watching it outside of Staples Center on the big jumbotron there at LA Live. So, man, what an amazing event. A friend of mine got to work security and said it was nuts. Basically, Floyd Mayweather gets up and is talking about how hard work, dedication, Shut your bitch ass up. I'm pretty sure the only hard work you have ever done has been in the gym. I don't think you've done any laundry. I'm pretty sure you've never mowed your lawn before. I've actually seen video of you in your home. You don't actually walk around your house. You use a Segway. So, yeah, I'm not sure that you know too much about work other than boxing. I'll give you that there. But that's about it, sweets. You pay somebody else to do all that other shit for you. Which, by the way, Mr. Mayweather owes the tax man some money. Shocker. So I believe that's why he took this fight, so he could get that nice $100 million payday and pay off the gov and be in the government's good graces. But basically, he's talking about hard work, dedication, and about how Conor McGregor is a 4 or 5 or a 6 or even a 7 or an $8 million fighter. Hey, guess what? I'm a $100 million fighter. I'm a 9-figure fighter. Well, sweets, yeah, about that. Motherfucker pulls out a check and says that it's a $100 million check that he has not cashed. Yeah, and of course, rightly so, Conor McGregor calls him out on his bullshit immediately and says, you owe that to the tax man, so you better not cash that check. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Mayweather tries to come back. Well, I'm gonna tax that ass. Yeah, well, you need to get paid because you owe the man some money. And if you don't pay the man some money, he's going to start taking your shit away. Like, for starters, that Segway you use to not walk around your house in. How about that? For whatever reason, they kind of jerry-rigged McGregor Showtime. They gave him a microphone that didn't work. Ugh, what's up with that? How are you supposed to have a battle with words? How are you supposed to have a battle and you don't have a working microphone? Like, this works, my shit works, and I'm nobody. How come Ramboper's got a working mic and Conor motherfucking McGregor does not? Staples Center, Showtime. Get your act together, because that was some bullshit. Then Mayweather, he says, I'm going to meet this guy anywhere. If it's a boxing ring, if it's an octagon, and whoa. Conor McGregor pops right back up, even though he doesn't have a working mic, and says, hey, I came to your world. You didn't want to come to mine, so don't go there. Don't bullshit the fans, man. And it's true. Typical Mayweather, just bullshitting the fans, talking about how he don't care what kind of gloves they are. He don't care where it's at, even though that's actually where he does care where it's at. He stated it's got to be a boxing ring because he knew his ass would get knocked out if it was an MMA fight. And I'm pretty sure if Conor McGregor were to fight Floyd Mayweather in an MMA fight, he might kick him 1 or 2 times, but you know he's going to drop him with that left jab. That left jab from fucking hell, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's just, when you watch Conor McGregor fight, YouTube this guy. I mean, if you haven't seen this guy fight, I'm sure you have, but just all of his knockouts, he's just so casual. Even with that knockout with Aldo, it was like so calm and he just throws that jab, and it doesn't even look like it hurts, but it drops everybody. Diaz, Aldo, Mendez, Eddie Alvarez, Saver, Holloway, the list goes on and on. Just, it's incredible. And I honestly feel if that hand touches Mayweather, he's going to go to sleep. And McGregor even said that. If that hand touches him, he's going to go to sleep. So Mayweather, I hope you've been working on that biscuit chin you got there. Because you're going to get your ass knocked the fuck out. Oh, damn it. Oh, man. It's going to be such a good fight. I cannot wait. I'd have to say, though, the better part of the press conference was the post-press conference. And McGregor talking to the press about the fight and how the press conference went and how he felt like, Showtime kind of threw a loop in there with it was like almost like a sermon or something. It was weird. It wasn't even like, because the UFC, when they have their little press conferences, the people sit side by side and they have both mics are on and they're able to kind of jaw-jack back and forth. But this one, it was just like Mayweather said like 20 minutes of garbage, and then McGregor had to talk after that, and that's no fun. So in the post-fight press conference, he talks about that, and then Senior pops up. Floyd Mayweather Senior pops up, and they're going back and forth. That was actually better than him and Mayweather Jr. Senior says he wants to fight him next. He's gonna get knocked out. Oh God, it's so good. Please, if you haven't, YouTube it. It's amazing. It's just, that was the best part. It was actually on the news. It was all over the news. I mean, both were on the news, but particularly the fact that Senior would just not shut the fuck up and just kept laying the traps, trying to lay the traps for McGregor, and McGregor would shoot him down every time with he's just such a wordsman. It's unbelievable. You're born with it. You can't be taught to be witty like that. You either have it or you don't. And that's just I believe McGregor, coming from the background, just how tough and how hard he's had to work, and he's been just a grinder, and he's just so pumped that he's got his McGregor Sports Entertainment name on the banner. It's really a cool thing to see a guy like that, and I hope everyone would aspire to sort of run your life like that, where 4 years ago, this guy was on food stamps, living in the basement of his parents' house. Like, holy shit, just a fucked up life. And then manages but is going to potentially make $100 million easily and more. That doesn't even include sponsors for that fight. That's just the fight itself. The sponsorship is really where he's going to cash in. And I feel like, I'm going to turn this off. Sorry about that, guys. I feel like that this is the one that's going to set him for life. And if he doesn't come back to the UFC, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised at all, because he's really made it, and he's so smart, and he knows that when it's his time to go and when it's his time to stay. And I truly believe that, if anything else, whether you like McGregor or not, I think that everyone can aspire to sort of run their life like that, where you're the champion of yourself, where you can grab life by the balls and say, no, fuck this. This is what I want, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it. And whether it's to be a movie star or exceed in your profession or change your profession and do something different and completely change your life around, I think it's so important to look at somebody like McGregor and see, like, these are the steps. This is what you need to do. This is, take no prisoners, kill them all kind of mentality, and I love it. He talks a lot of shit, and I'm not a shit talker. I don't like that. But what I do like is, if you're going to talk shit and you back it up, that's a winner right there. Because so many people talk shit and they can't back it up. That is what gets me. And for whatever reason, this guy, he's only been wrong once. He was only wrong about the first Diaz fight, but he has called everything since. He has called TJ leaving the gym before Faber knew about it. He called knocking out Aldo in the fashion that he did. He called beating of Eddie Alvarez the way he did. I mean, it's just the list goes on, and you've got to say to yourself, it's not cockiness. The guy is just so good, so at just knowing how the universe works, how things go, and he's able to just adjust with the flow of life and really mold it to his own. This motherfucker, Conor McGregor, he is the Neo of our generation. This motherfucker is the one that can bend the spoon. And some of y'all out there hating. You're hating on this motherfucker who could bend the spoon. But this whole time you've been calling for somebody. Oh, I wonder, is there anyone out there who can bend the spoon? Is there anyone? Is there Neo? Yeah, it's Conor motherfucking McGregor. He's the one who can bend the spoon and then some. He might even potentially be the fucking architect of this shit. That's how good this guy is. And you watch this guy. I mean, you've only seen 4 years, the rise of this guy. Wait, give him another 10, 15 more years. You're win or lose in this fight, you're never going to forget this guy ever. Some of your important or your now popular ones, they're going to fade because McGregor is a once in a lifetime kind of dude. You only see this kind of thing every once in a lifetime. So enjoy it while you can, while we got it, because I really feel that your kids, and your kids are going to be talking about this guy for a long fucking time. Remember that dude, that fighter that could call how he was going to win, how he could read people so well that he knew exactly how to respond? You just can't teach this stuff, people. You just got to feel it. It's a feeling. Man, shout out to my boy Conor McGregor. I love me some Conor McGregor. And you know what? If you don't like it, you know where to find me. Dreams come true. Opie and Anthony are officially out of my life. God, what a shit show. Man. 3 years to the day after firing of Anthony from Opie and Anthony Radio, Opie is let go for recording an ex-booker in the bathroom doing something. God knows what. Sounds stupid. SiriusXM was pretty much waiting for just the final straw to let go of that guy since Jason Ellis came over, and they weren't going to tell him that they were changing the channel to Faction Talk, even though it was Opie's channel. So that just told me that they were just fixing to give that guy the boot. Probably just to clear up some financial spaces. They paid Oprah $55 million for nothing, so I'm sure they're going to have some other famous person on there that they'll pay for nothing as well. So, how about you pay my boy Jason Ellis? How about you pay my boy This Boy's Life, This Boy's Show? How about you pay them, huh? Come on, SiriusXM, let's work this shit out. Anywho. Since there is a slot at Faction Talk, your dear host, Rambopra, is looking for a jab in radio. Yeah, so SiriusXM, if you're listening to this, get at me. Come on. I'm willing to work for half of the pay that you paid Opie and Anthony. I mean, come on. I'm sure that'll save you some money. Half? You paid me half? I'll do one show a week? Or I'll do fucking 5 shows a week. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter to me. Just pay me, damn it. I'm trying to get paid. And when I say pay, I'm not trying to be rich. I'm trying to get comfortable. That I can get a sweet job where I'm doing radio, which I love to do, and they pay me some decent coin. I'll take it. I don't give a shit. No complaints from me. None. Because you know what complaining does? Nothing. Complaining does nothing. All it is just action without action, which is weird. Words without action, that's just completely weird. I'm all about stating facts, problem solving, and getting things done. That's the Rambopra way. So, SiriusXM, let's get this deal done. Get me on some Faction Talk. I would love to talk to the Faction Talk. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so Opie's sad that, the last couple months he's been at work. Well, sweetie, you make millions of dollars. What do you have to be sad about? It's not like you're saying paper or plastic like some of us here. God damn. Look on the fucking bright side. You got a house with a fucking beach or some shit. I mean, you made it to the big time, huh? I mean, be fucking grateful. At the end of the day, your dear host, Rambopra, has a job, roof over her head, clothes, food in the fridge, Team Patty McFatty, Team Big Old Donkey Booty, Team not skinny mini, team not skinny mini, team not reindeer booty yet. But those are all things that I could work for. Anywho, next we got my coworker. God damn it. My fucking coworker keeps trying to hook me up with people who are not my fucking type. God damn it. I know you're trying to be nice. I know you see Miss Cleo hanging out in the single pool. Come on. I know. It sucks, kinda. But, God damn it. Please don't insult me with your whack-ass hookup. How many times do I gotta say on here? Please. Get to know me first. Just because you think that I'm gay, that I'm going to be attracted to any gay person that just walks around, get the fuck out of here with that shit. No. Miss Cleo, Ram fucking Bothbra, has got a goddamn type. And I'm telling you, chances are it's not the one that you're hooking me up with. Man, coworkers and some friends are batting and a bajillion because you don't know my fucking type. There's like maybe one friend on planet Earth who knows my type and still, as he knows my type, still knows that I would never ask him to hook me up with his friends or anything like that because that's not cool. But god damn it, coworker. I mean, I hate to be a dick, but sheesh. I mean, how ugly do you think I am? This is how the gay structure works, or at least it used to work. Since I am an old school gay, it's supposed to be one ugly one, one butchy one dykey looking one, and then one hottie with the body, one straight timepiece, one steamy chick. Okay, now. 2017, the tides have turned. I shouldn't even say 2017, since my last relationship ended in 2013. Everything was fucked up then. Oh my God. All the hotties with the bodies are with each other. All the uglies are together. What the fuck is this? I can't handle this shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? I can't do shit with that. No. Look, we have to go back to the other way, the right way. We get the one ugly gay together and then the one hot, super hot one, okay? That's the way Rambobra works. So if you're going to set me up with your friend, she better be a hottie with the body. Don't come at me with your little fucking Scrooge McDuck face. Don't come at me with that Mr. Burns friend you got. Smithers. Yeah, no. Been there, done that. I don't need any more fucking Mr. Burns. I ain't doing that shit no more. God damn it. Listen, motherfucker, you better find me she better be the hottest person in the town, okay? I don't even care what town it is. She better be the hottie with the body, okay? I ain't got no time for the uglies because I'm the ugly. God, get it right. God, people, it's fucking ridiculous. So, yeah. That is pretty much my problem now in this point, now that I think about it, in my dating persuasion is I'm the ugly one trying to get the hot one, and nothing but uglies approach me. God, shit's fucked. Shit is completely fucked. None of the hotties with the bodies want to talk to me because they are already talking to other hotties with bodies. It's like so fucking exclusive now. It's ridiculous. God damn it. Nevertheless, I'll keep holding out, I guess. Somebody might come along. I don't know. Yes, if you are a friend trying to hook me up with your gay friend, make sure that they are a hottie with a body. Okay? Hottie with a body. Moving on. Man, some shitty trans story I gotta tell you guys about. Woohoo! Man, on the phone, helping some douchebag customer, as usual, and having difficulties with the phone. He can't hear me, I can't hear him, whatever. Anyhow, so when he finally does hear me, he goes, well, I mean, what's the answer, sir, or ma'am, or whatever I'm talking to? What? Who? What? Motherfucker, why does it matter if it's sir, her, ma'am, or neither? Can't we just have a fucking conversation? Why does gender have to be involved every fucking time? God damn it. Oh, shit. I'm gonna blow my stack. No, sir. It's Shen with two N's. Two N's. Oh, whatever. I mean, figures. I don't understand this trans stuff. Well, why are we fucking talking about trans shit? You called me the vitamin store. You wanted to know about fucking vitamins. So ask your fucking vitamin question. Ain't got nothing to do with gender. All right, homie? Homie Slice? Can we wrap this shit up? God, I've never wanted to hang up on somebody so fast. Oh, wait, that's pretty much everyone I talk to on the phone that is a douchebag. Needless to say, helped him get his stupid little hair pills or whatever. So annoying. God, why can't you just be... Why do we have to bring gender into the picture? Why can't we say, hey, you out there on the phone, can you help me? It just sucks sometimes. People just don't fucking get it. Like, they always have to put some shit in a fucking box all the time. I mean, I love to put stuff in boxes. Don't get me wrong. Boxes. Me love boxes. But damn. I mean, to the point where you're going to insult someone? I mean, it wouldn't matter if I'm trans or not. I mean, just miss or girl or boy or ma'am or whatever. Even after you told me your name's Jen. I mean, that could be your guy's name or a girl's name. You fucking idiot. God damn it. Anyhow, yeah, idiot. Customer of the week. Douchebag. Whoa, a potential hookup saw at the gym. You know, you ever see one of those where you almost pulled the plug? You almost pulled the plug on that one and said, oh yeah, I'm about to bust. This is the one. I'm about to bust. But you didn't. You got out of there. You pulled the emergency parachute and got right the fuck out of there. Well, I saw her. We've known each other for quite some time. She has always had a bit of a troubled past, I will say, because I'm sure she's listening. I don't want to give too much away, but I will tell you that she is a fucking straight timepiece. She works in the adult industry. That is all I'm going to say. I don't want to blow her fucking cover. But, damn. I mean, there was a potential that it was going to go down. And for whatever reason, I said no. And you know why I said fucking no? Between the piles of coke I saw on her dresser, between the piles of coke, God, that was the, oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. This bitch is crazy. I mean, God, I don't want to judge people. If you do drugs, that's your life, but just don't expect it to be all together if you just continuously use drugs where you can't even go to work or do your job or take care of your fucking kids or whatever. Shit. I mean, damn, that's fucked up. Like, when it starts affecting your day-to-day, like, you got a problem, sweets. You got a problem. So, anywho, saw my old potential hookup at the gym, and she was looking mighty fine, but I could tell. I could see it in her eyes. Still had the booger sugar, the twinkle of the booger sugar on her. Oh, I'm going to hell for that. God damn it. But I so desperately I want to try and help her and turn her life around. But I know good and well that hooking up with her and being around her isn't going to stop her from using drugs or doing anything else because she's got fucking problems. Not that I don't. I got plenty of problems. But damn. I mean, you gotta, I mean, you smoke weed, that's cool. But the other stuff, when you start getting into the hardcore stuff, like, damn, I can't help you. Damn, Gina. I can't be Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Fuck, man. I hope she gets her life together. I can't be around that. I'm sorry. I just need a woman who's a little bit more put together. Yeah. I don't need the cocaine, the the cocaine. Yeah, no, none of that. So, sorry if you're listening. You know who you are. Get your shit together. God damn it. Before I go, let's wrap it up with some last current event here. Your dear friend, Shia LaBeouf, just 8 months ago, was very upset that we have elected Donald Trump and was out protesting, "We will not divide us, he will not divide us," to anyone who would listen. And now has been arrested for... Incident began when someone asked LaBeouf for a cigarette. When he was told no, the actor became disorderly, using profanities and vulgar language in front of women and children. Police say they asked LaBeouf to leave the scene, but he refused and became irate towards an officer. He then ran into a hotel to try and to avoid being arrested, and LaBeouf is in Savannah, Georgia, filming a movie. But listen to this shit. I mean, what a douchebag. He tells a black cop that he's a dumb bitch, dumb fuck, and that his own president doesn't like him, neither does his own police force. So why would you arrest him? Just saying stupid, racist stuff. Like, what the fuck's your problem, dude? Honestly, here it is.
Let me out. Listen, can we talk, me and you? No, we can't talk nothing. Listen, I'm not the one American. Okay. I pay my taxes. Get the off my arms. So we're not gonna have a conversation? No. Okay. You gonna put these off my arms, or you be... Who you fighting for? You got a president that don't give a shit about you, and you stuck in a police force that don't give a shit about you. So you want to arrest white people who give a who ask for cigarettes? I came up to you trying to be nice, you stupid. 24. I came up to you asking for a cigarette, you dumb. Why would I ask for a cigarette if I was racist? 27. I was asking for a cigarette. You said no. I said word. And then you arrested me, you dumb. They got cameras everywhere, you dummy. I got more millionaire lawyers than you know what to do with, you stupid. I'm from it, you dummy. Okay.
So Shia LaBeouf arguing with an African-American cop, and it's not going well because he is still in the back of a squad car. Yeah, just stupid stuff. It's no excuse. You're just being super aggressive over a cigarette or something. This is crazy. God, I so desperately hate talking about these people or giving them any sort of light, but this is just the dumbest story of today. Rob Kardashian says sorry to his family. He admits that he should have listened to the warnings and that she was bad news. And we say she, that is the beast, the monstrous vagina of Black China. Bro, you nutted in her. What the fuck were you thinking, man? You fucking dated this chick and you nutted in her. And you knew. You fucking knew. We all knew that this bitch was trying to get a baby by you so she could get paid for the rest of her life. I mean, what was she doing before she met you? Boning some other dude with money. Tyga. And before she met Tyga, she was a fucking stripper. Come on, guys. I mean, this is just outrageous. You know, it just goes to show that you can be making millions of dollars and be a complete idiot. My God, Robbie K. I mean, I thought for a minute, because he was in hiding, he wasn't on the TV show, that he might actually be the normal Kardashian. Psych. What the fuck? Boning this chick who is just there for the money. Like, you can't spot that from a mile away. We all could, sweets. We all could. God, what an idiot. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, sisters. I'm sorry. Caitlin. What a joke. What a fucking joke. I mean, the whole thing is a sham. I just cannot believe that the public buys into this bullshit. It's just over and over again. It's always something every day with those Kardashians or the Black China or the Tyga or Kim's booty or Kanye's brain. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Who's gonna let me be Andy Warhol? Nike. I'm gonna be the next Walt Disney. God, what a fucking whack job. God, I just have to end it with that. I need to find that YouTube clip immediately. You don't got the answers, Sway. You don't got the answers.
I'm standing up and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now, who's going to be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more? Or do you want to marginalize me till I'm out of my moment?
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers.
I just can't. God, that whole fucking Kardashian West Jenner bullshit, that whole family is fucking sinking America, I swear. And on that note, guys, I gotta wrap this bitch up. Once again, I got work in 3 hours. I need to get some sleep, but I couldn't sleep without finishing this up. So there you go. No, seriously. That's it for me, everybody. I gotta turn this fucking thing off. I got work in 3 hours. This is ridiculous. But the only way I feel good is if I podcast at night sometimes. Can I talk to you at nighttime? Is it alright? Ram Oprah is so animated, so pumped on this show. She can't sleep. He can't sleep. Whatever gender you are, can't sleep. Yeah, so there it is, folks. I'm wrapping this bitch up. Gotta go. But before I do, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your auntie, tell your grandma, tell your granddad, tell your nan, except if they're not cool. Don't tell any uncool people. Tell the cool kids, alright? Alright, this is Rambo Bruv Radio. I'm out.